We proceed with external factor evaluation. External factor evaluation, it is a strategic analysis process that evaluates an organization's external environment, focusing on identifying opportunities and threats that can impact its performance. This process acknowledges that certain factors such as changing market conditions, regulatory policies, technological advancements, and competitive forces are beyond the organization's control. By conducting an EFE analysis, the organizations can gain insight into the external factors that can positively or negatively influence their operations, allowing them to develop strategies to capitalize on opportunities and mitigate threats effectively. To conduct an external factor evaluation analysis, we need to follow these steps. Identify key external factors such as economic conditions, social trends, political factors, and technological advancements. These factors should be relevant to the organization's operations and its ability to achieve its objective. Then we need to assign weight to each external factor based on their importance to the organization. The weights should range from 0.0, not important, to 1.0, highly important. These steps helps prioritize the factors based on their significance and impact on the organization. Then we need to rate the external environment on each factor using a scale of 1 to 4. The rating should reflect the organization's response to each factor, which 1 being poor, 2 being average, 3 being above average, and 4 being superior. This step assesses the organization's perception of the external environment and its ability to adapt and respond to external factor. Then we need to multiply the rating of each external factor by its assigned weight to calculate the weighted score for that factor. This step reflects the relative importance of each factor in influencing the organization's performance and success. Add up all the weighted score to obtain the total EFE score. This score provides an overall assessment of the organization's external environment and its readiness to capitalize on opportunities and mitigate threats. By following these steps, an organization can conduct an EFE analysis and can gain insights into its external factor, their impact on performance, and areas that require attention or strategic action. This analysis can help inform decision-making, strategic planning, and resource allocation to align the organization with its external environment and enhance its competitive position. The EFE scorecard is a strategic tool that enables organizations to assess external opportunities and threats. By utilizing this scorecard, organizations gain a deeper understanding of the external factors that can impact their performance. It helps organizations identify potential opportunities to leverage and potential threats to mitigate, allowing them to develop strategies to navigate the external environment effectively. The EFE scorecard serves as a guide for organizations to capitalize on positive external factors and take proactive measures to minimize the negative effects of the external challenges. This is an example of external factor evaluation matrix for XYZ. Changing customer preference and taste as an opportunity. The weight is 0.15 with a rating of 2, and then it is calculated weighted score of 0.3. This opportunity reflects the potential to capitalize on shifting consumer preference and taste. The rating of 2 suggests that there is room for improvement in addressing these changes effectively. Government regulation and policies, it is an opportunity with a weighted of 0.1, with a rating of 4 and the total weighted score of 0.4. This opportunity indicates that favorable government regulation and policies can create business prospects. The high rating of 4 signifies that the organization is well positioned to leverage these regulations to its advantage. We look into the threats, the intense competition from other fast food chains with a weighted of 0.2, rating of 3, and a weighted score of 0.6. This threat highlights the challenges posed by strong competition in the fast food industry. The rating of 3 indicates the organization faces significant competition and needs to develop strategies to maintain its market position. Technological advancement in the industry is also posed as a threat. Weighted of 0.15, rating of 3, and a weighted score of 0.45, this threat signifies the impact of technological advancement on the industry. The rating of 3 suggests that the organization acknowledges the importance of keeping up with the technology, but there is room for improvement in adopting and leveraging these advancements effectively. Food and safety concern and recalls, it is also representing a threat with a weighted of 0.1, rating of 2, and a weighted score of 0.2. This threat indicates that the potential risks associated with food safety concerns and recalls. The rating of 2 suggests that the organization needs to address and improve its practices to mitigate these risks effectively. The increasing demand of plant-based options as a threat with a weighted of 0.1, rating of 2, and a weighted score of 0.2. These threats represent the rising demand for plant-based food choices. The rating of 2 suggests that the organization has yet to fully tap into this demand and should consider incorporating more plant-based options in its menu. The economic condition and consumer spending is also present as a threat, with a weighted of 0.1, rating of 3, and weighted score of 0.3. This threat reflects the influence of economic conditions and consumer spending on the organization. The rating of 3 suggests that the organization recognizes the impact of economic fluctuations and consumer behavior, but ongoing monitoring and adaptation are necessary. Increasing demand of healthier food options as a threat with a weighted of 0.1, rating of 2, and a weighted score of 0.2. This threat highlights the growing demand of healthier food choices. The rating of 2 suggests that the organization can further address this demand and develop more appealing and healthier options for its customer. The total weighted score is calculated as 2.45, representing the overall assessment of the external factor based on the given weight and rating. This value helps in evaluating the impact of this factor on the organization's strategies and decision-making process. The EFE score of XYZ is 2.45, indicating the presence of external opportunities and threats that XYZ needs to address in its strategic planning. The highest weighted score are assigned to intense competition from other fast food chains and technological advancements in the industry, highlighting the significant threats of XYZ faces. Additionally, government regulations and policies, as well as changing consumer preference and tastes, have received a relatively average and superior rating, indicating potential opportunities for XYZ to explore. By acknowledging these factors, XYZ can develop strategies to navigate the competitive landscape effectively and leverage opportunities to enhance its performance and maintain its competitiveness. The EFE matrix analysis provides valuable insights into the external opportunities and threats that XYZ faces. By understanding this factor, XYZ can develop strategies to mitigate potential threats and capitalize on available opportunities. The EFE matrix serves as a useful tool for XYZ to assess the external environment and make informed decisions regarding market positioning, competitive advantage, and risk management. With the insights gained from the EFE analysis, XYZ can align its strategies to effectively respond to external factors, ultimately driving its success and achieving its objectives.